semester of football, American football, and came back. I didn't know what to do. Like, yeah, I was sort of, and my buddy was like, it was not a dare. It was just sort of like, let's go try it.
Channing Tatum is an actor, dancer, and producer from the United States. Tatum made his cinematic debut in Coach Carter, a drama movie. However, his breakout part came in the dancing flick Step Up in 2006, which brought him to a broader audience. Tatum is most known for his major role in Magic Mike and its sequel, Magic Mike XL, both of which he produced. He also acted in 21 Jump Street and its 2014 sequel, 22 Jump Street. In the 2009 action film G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, and its 2013 sequel, G.I. Joe Retaliation, he played the role of Duke.
It's about one guy. The second movie is about a bunch of dudes. And they're not really about women, but they're kind of made for women. And we didn't want to make a third one. We wanted to make something that was actually for women.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Channing Matthew Tatum, but is also known as Channing Tatum. He was born April 26, 1980 in Cullman, Alabama, U.S., making him 41 at the time of this production. He stands 6 feet tall. Channing Tatum loves singing and dancing and considers these his favorite hobbies. Meanwhile, he also loves to read books, especially when he's traveling. Besides having interest in singing, dancing, and reading, Channing Tatum recently revealed that his favorite hobby these days is watching his daughter experience new things. On the production of their film Step It Up in 2006, Tatum met actress Jenna Dewan, and the two married on July 11, 2009 in Malibu, California. The grand wedding was planned by Mindy Weiss, and the outdoor reception ceremony featured a fantasy fairy theme with winged flower girls and crystal keepsakes for their guests. They have one child, a girl who was born in 2013. The couple announced their separation on April 2, 2018. Dewan filed for divorce from Tatum 6 months later. In November 2019, the divorce was completed. After it, Tatum dated Jessie J, an English musician from 2018 until 2020, and as of now, he's been dating Zoe Kravitz.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's done. What else is there to do? And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a show because I'd been in that world, and it was not. There's certain elements of it that aren't the best.
Tatum was born to airline employee Kay Tatum and construction worker Glenn Tatum. He has a sister named Paige. His ancestors are primarily English. When he was 6 years old, his family relocated to Pascagoula, Mississippi. He was raised in a rural environment near the Pascagoula River amid the bayous. Tatum has spoken about his struggles with attention deficit disorder and dyslexia as a child, which hampered his academic performance. Tatum used to play football, soccer, track, baseball, and mixed martial arts as a kid, and he said that girls were always his greatest preoccupation in school. He also used to practice kung fu as a kid. Tatum spent most of his teenage years in Tampa, where he attended Gaither High School. His parents encouraged him to put in more effort, so he had the choice of attending a private high school or a military academy. He picked Tampa Catholic High School, where he graduated in 1998 and was named Most Athletic. On a football scholarship, he went to Glenville State College in Glenville, West Virginia, but dropped out. He went back home and began doing odd jobs. According to Us Weekly, Tatum quit his job as a roofer around this time and started working at a dancer at a nearby bar under the name Chan Crawford. He told an Australian publication in 2010 that he planned to develop a film about his stripper encounters. The film Magic Mike was based on this concept. And when Tatum relocated to Miami, a model talent scout noticed his talent for the showbiz business. Tatum's first taste of showbiz came when he was cast as a dancer in Ricky Martin's She Bangs video in 2000. He was paid $400 for the job. He was discovered by a model talent scout and was signed with Page 305 Modeling Agency. He began to model for big names like Gap, Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, and Abercrombie & Fitch, and then eventually moved into national TV ads for Mountain Dew and Pepsi in 2002. Tatum signed with Ford Models in New York City and continued to work with them until he began to pursue acting roles. Channing's first movie role was opposite Amanda Bynes in She's the Man in 2006. Later that year, Tatum got his breakout role when he starred opposite Jenna Dewan in the critically panned but box office win, Step Up. Between 2006 and 2009, Tatum appeared in 7 films. He first tried his hand at producing with A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints, teaming up with Dito Montiel as co-producer. Tatum played the starring role of Sean MacArthur, a young hustler who makes a living off scalping tickets in New York City. In early 2012, Tatum made a statement to Details magazine that he wanted to work as a producer of all the films he starred in the future, as he wanted input from the ground up in creating each film. He and his wife, Jenna Dewan, and Reed Carolyn, their production partner, signed a production deal with Relativity Media for any movies developed during that time. 2012 was a huge year for Tatum. He co-starred in Steven Soderbergh's Haywire, starred with Rachel McAdams in The Vow, and co-starred with Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street. In addition, he played the title role in the critically and audience-acclaimed hit Magic Mike, a role that catapulted him to the spotlight. Directed by Steven Soderbergh and co-produced by Tatum, the plot was loosely based around Tatum's 8-month experience working as a male stripper in Florida. The film also starred Joe Manganiello and Matthew McConaughey. They worked within a modest budget of $7 million, and the film went on to become a surprise box office smash, raking in $167,221,571 worldwide. It was met with overwhelmingly positive reviews and was listed on many critics' top 10 lists for the year. Tatum guest hosted Saturday Night Live that year, and in November 2012 was named People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive. Tatum teamed up yet again with Soderbergh to star in Side Effects alongside Rooney Mara and Jude Law in 2012. He appeared in White House Down, another action movie, in 2013. Tatum reprised his starring role from 21 Jump Street in the successful sequel 22 Jump Street in 2014. Later in 2014, he starred with Steve Carell in Foxcatcher. The film was nominated for several prestigious awards, including Oscars and nomination for Best Picture at the Golden Globes. He later reprised his role as Mike in Magic Mike's sequel, Magic Mike XXL, which he also co-produced. In 2015, he starred in epic sci-fi Jupiter Ascending. Tatum continued to both act and have a heavy hand in production. He started 2 more production companies, 33 and Out Productions and Iron Horse Entertainment. He's won more than 20 awards, including a People's Choice Award for Favorite Movie Actor in 2016.
We kind of decided that was the reason to make it, that it was time to change. And ultimately, this has to become, if it's going to keep going, it has to become an actual female's brand.
He's certainly a very highly paid actor, but he has been the highest paid actor in the world on at least one occasion, thanks to an extremely lucrative deal that paid off for the film Magic Mike. Channing earned around $90 million, pre-tax, pre-divorce, from the 2 Magic Mike films. Channing's net worth is estimated to be around $80 million. In 2008, Channing and Jenna paid $2.6 million for a hillside home in LA's Laurel Canyon. The home was previously owned by renowned Hollywood director Ron Shelton for a few years during the 1990s before he sold it to the actor's family. In February 2018, the Channings paid $6 million for a home in Beverly Hills. They no longer own the Laurel Canyon home, and after the divorce, Jenna kept the Beverly Hills home. After moving out, Channing rented a home in LA's San Fernando Valley for $25,000 per month. In May 2021, he paid $5.6 million for a home in LA's Brentwood neighborhood. Cars you'll discover in Channing's garage include a Cadillac Escalade, and a Chevy truck Apache. A Range Rover.